Welcome to NXT here from Full Sail University. It is time. This is how we're going to kick off NXT tonight. It is going to be cruiserweight action. Raul Mendoza in the ring, and I can't wait to see what this guy brings to it, man. I've seen him before in action, but here we're going to get him again here on NXT against the Cruiserweight Champion. This should be an interesting way to start off NXT tonight as we are on the road to take over Chi-Town edition.
Weighing in at 156 pounds, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Akira.
As here comes the Cruiserweight Champion. He will be in action this Saturday at the Starrcade event. He will be defending his championship against the best kept secret and NXT alumni, Buddy Murphy. And Tozawa here said, hey, let me get a warm-up match. And William Regal was like, you know what? Yeah, let's see some 205 live action here on NXT. And Tozawa and Raul Mendoza are going to get a shot here. And Mendoza's trying to prove that he is no warm-up act, that he is going to be someone that Tozawa wants to wreck with and to not take lightly here. And Mendoza starts it off with a suplex right there. And Mendoza's telling him, hey, I'm coming from the hard city of Juarez, man. I come from there. That's a tough place right there. One of the most deadliest places in the world. Not one of the safest cities at all. Not safe at all. And the kid grew up and he came out here. And now he's part of NXT. And Tozawa with missed a kick there. And maybe that's good. Maybe that's good for Tozawa to get a bit of a warm up here, because that was a rusty kick. And now Mendoza going to capitalize on it. All right, Mendoza, a little bit different than Buddy Murphy. Not the same kind of build or stature. But under the 205 limit, just like Buddy Murphy is. A lot of people say that's Buddy Murphy's best kept secret, that he is not really under 205. But hey, is there just rumors? And we don't speculate on the rumors like that as truth. And as Tozawa now, the champion, is working here on Mendoza. This is big matchup for Tozawa. Tozawa right there wants to walk out of here with the win. Doesn't want to walk out of here with a loss. If he loses here tonight, it's not going to be good for his morale and for his momentum headed into Starrcade this Saturday. We'll also have NXT TakeOver as well for the UK, NXT TakeOver UK, as we'll talk more about that once NXT UK is shown, and when we show you NXT UK, which will be on a special date now. Usually it comes after Friday Night Evolution, but since they will be doing the show on Saturday, we will be showing that NXT UK episode earlier than planned. And shot right there. Tozawa now might be going for that drop. And now look at that. That's genius right there. That's smarts. That's smarts by Raul Mendoza. Mendoza's like, hey, I knew I was going to face you tonight, so I was ready for that. And now Mendoza and Tozawa. Now Mendoza grabs Tozawa quicker than he has. Speed right here now belongs to Mendoza. Now Mendoza jumps him. Now Mendoza trying to get something there, and nothing there. Nothing build up. All that was a build up for nothing. And Mendoza's now hoping to build up again. Hoping to get something out of it. So now again, Mendoza drop down and look at Mendoza telling Tozawa, that's me. And now Tozawa's like, that's you? He's like, this is my hard-hitting action. And you might have just pissed off the champion, and that's not something you want to do. And now Tozawa dodging, jumping over it. And now Tozawa got the miss there by Mendoza, and Mendoza tells him, grab this. Bulldog right there. Mendoza hoping to get the upset win here over the Cruiserweight Champion, and a kick out there at 1. You got to do a lot more than that, Mendoza, to put down the Cruiserweight Champion. I feel like he knows that too. It's not going to be an easy battle here against Tozawa. Tozawa, one count, a kick out right there. Mendoza back to the work again. Mendoza, a member of the NXT roster. He's also been in matches at 205 Live. Just recently, he was in a tag team matchup, an 8-man tag team matchup with Joaquin Wilde, which is an odd pairing. But hey, you know, it is what it is. You gotta make odd pairings. You never know what the odd pairings can bring And there is Mendoza coming through. And Mendoza's like, hey, those Cruiserweight Tag Team titles are going to be available soon, so why not grab them? And there's a big kick there. And the 205 Live star Tozawa is in trouble as Mendoza is showing him the door here. And now, wait a second, Tozawa flips a knees over the heads. And now Tozawa might be reaching for the top. And look at the ref telling him, hey, get down. And Mendoza's smart to go to that rope instead of stay on the ground. Tozawa now throwing out Mendoza. And Mendoza's outside again. And we got to wonder what Raul Mendoza can do here. Oh my, what is the champion thinking? The champion's thinking something. Tozawa's thinking, I'm getting out of the hell out of the ring. And Tozawa with the suicide dive. And he is on top of this here. And the Full Sail crowd, this is the way we kick off NXT with Cruiserweight action. And you always got to appreciate the Cruiserweights, man. Always the hardest workers in the room, man. And they're doing it here. They're doing it live here. The champion is showing what he's made of. Getting a little bit of a warm-up, kind of, in a way. And if you would say a warm-up against Raul Mendoza, but Mendoza's been nothing but a warm-up act. This guy's been killing him in here. This guy's been on top of it. He's been giving the champion a challenge. And now Mendoza reaches to the outside. And Mendoza lets Tozawa eat he let him eat the ground like nothing. He was like, that's what you're going to get. And the champ gets up, but Mendoza tells Tozawa, that's what you do right there. That's how it works here, and that's what I'm doing. Now Mendoza picking him back into the ring, and Mendoza's like, hey, get the count for me. It's fine. Tozawa needs to figure himself out here, because here comes the roll, here comes the leg. Wait, what? Look at this submission here. Look at the twerk here. Tozawa on the rope break. Smart of the champion there to be right near the rope, but Mendoza's not going to let it up. He comes at you, and he'll keep going after you. Tozawa, though, counters it. Tozawa, spinning kick. Oh, this could be the spelling of the end here for Raul Mendoza. Tozawa with the splash coming from the air. This is how he's won his championship. And Tozawa with a splash. And Tozawa. Bonsai drop. Bonsai splash. Whatever you want to call it. Tozawa picks up the victory. And Tozawa will celebrate his win here over Raul Mendoza. And Tozawa gets a little bit of a warm-up, I guess, now. Got to work out the Kings. But the question is, will he be ready for Buddy Murphy at Starrcade? When that championship is on the line, where will Tozawa be? Where will Murphy be? How will it break down? Only one way, and that's by watching Starrcade this Saturday. Yo, man, this is very simple. I've come out here because I want to speak to Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch C, because my guy, me and my guy Montez Ford, we took care of business and we beat y'all last week in that one-on-one tag team matchup right there. We beat you guys and proved that we are the true #1 contenders. But the thing is, we haven't heard anything from Mr. Regal or from that team, Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch, that say, hey, they're the rightful #1 contenders and they deserve a chance to face the Viking Raiders, the War Raiders, whatever the hell they want to be called now, for the NXT Tag Team Championship. So it's got me a little bit worried, a little bit puzzled to why you won't put the best tag team for the championship. So come on now. Come on now, Oni. Come out, Danny. Whichever one of you two wants to come out here and give me that #1 contender spot. And it seems like Oni Lorcan's going to take a response to this. And you got to wonder, it's interesting. It is interesting while they're the Street Profits did pick up a win over these guys, and there was nothing given to them, and they won the match technically. Only Lorcan and Danny Burch, that gave them the #1 contendership for the tag team championships. They lost their tag team matchup against the Street Profits, so you got to wonder, does that necessarily now make the Street Profits the #1 contenders? You know, it was a triple threat tag team matchup when these guys are back, and only Lorcan and Danny Burcho won. They didn't pin the Street Profits, but now you got to wonder: is this? Are they ready? Are they really the true #1 contenders? And only Lorcan's gonna get the mic. Look, Angel, I'm not the commissioner. I'm not Mr. Regal, and I don't know what he's planning on doing. Maybe another triple threat tag team matchup at NXT TakeOver. Who the hell knows? I'm not the guy. But I do know you guys did beat us. You guys did beat us, and it's bad. It's not what you want to be as a team, losing to a team that's inferior to you. You know, inferior is what you guys are. Hold up! Inferior? We beat you guys. We beat you and Danny Burch in this ring. No tricks, no special effects, nothing. We beat you guys. We beat you 1, 2, 3. Hell, you know this and I know this, but yet you're going to come out here and call us inferior? What is wrong with you? Nothing wrong with me. See, me and Danny Burch, we just had an off night that night, and it happens. It happens to every team. It'll happen to you guys too. And that's why I know next week you got nothing planned. Danny and I got nothing planned. We're ready to shut somebody up, ready to hit someone hard in the face, and that's you and your partner Ford. And we want a match with you guys. We'll put up the #1 contender spot against you guys. Really? You're going to put up the #1 contender spot against us? Oh my god, thank you so. No, that's just sarcasm right there. That spot's ours already. We don't got to fight for it again, and we don't have to do anything again for it. But if you want to get in a tag team matchup and relive everything all over, and let deja vu hit you again, and we can do it all over again, you're on then. Next week, we'll do it all over again. And then next week, you're going to see that you guys had an off night, and then you're going to make your excuses. But you'll see what I'm talking about, because next week, Danny and I are coming out, and we're going to hit you guys harder than you've ever been hit. If you thought you got hit real hard in our last matchup, we're going to hit you way harder in the next one. You're going to see what we're all about. Oni, we've seen what we're all about. Me and Montez, we know what you're all about. I don't think you and Danny know what you guys are all about. See, we know how to conquer this team of you guys. We know how to beat you guys. We're going to go up to the drawing board and do it again. Hell, you ain't got no new tricks, man. You're very simple. All you are all about is just hitting hard, Oni. Very plain, very basic. And that's something Oni Lorcan attacking Dawkins, but Dawkins says, I'm back up, baby. I'm back up, and there we go. These teams are going to meet next week. The Street Profits against Lorcan and Danny Burch. That word basic just, I don't know, it snapped. It made Oni Lorcan snap, but now he's getting beat down by Angelo Dawkins. And Dawkins is showing him, hey, the Street Profits, we want that #1 contender. We deserve it. That's our spot. And the Viking Raiders are probably just watching all this like, who the hell is going to be our #1 contender? And Lorcan now, the hard hitter from Boston, swinging hard, swing away, neck breaker. Oh, uppercuts. Gotta watch out with those uppercuts. Those are some vicious uppercuts by Lorcan. Takedown of Angelo Dawkins. And now Angelo's down. And there's a shot here. So again, another neck breaker again. Dawkins called him basic. It made him snap. And now Lorcan is, look at this right here. We're going to see it next week. Lorcan and Burch versus the Street Profits. #1 contender. The winner faces the Viking Raiders at TakeOver for the Tag Team Championships. Let's go into our next matchup here on NXT TV.
Introducing first, from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler makes her way down to the ring. These are the 4 women that will be in the NXT Women's Championship matchup at TakeOver. These are the women that will be trying to become the champ. Asuka will be teaming up tonight with Kairi Sane, as Shayna Baszler, well, has to team up with Candice LeRae. And I know there's no love lost there, but it's all about making it to TakeOver. And Shayna Baszler believes she will dethrone Asuka and that she will stop the streak of Asuka here in NXT. Here comes Miss Candice LeRae, ready to make a name, ready to make it big here, ready to get in there. Man, imagine the win. You could get a win here tonight. The momentum you will take in to TakeOver. But she's got to team up with Shayna Baszler. I know they're not best of friends, and they're not going to be in each other's Christmas mailing lists, and they're not going to go after the show to dinner. No. But they got to work together somehow to beat Asuka and Kairi Sane. The Pirate Princess is here, and definitely a lot of people have not. I would say she's in the 4th or 3rd when you think about who's going to win that matchup, who's going to take that title home with them. She's not on the top 2 of it. It's Asuka and Shayna. That's what I'm hearing. That's how I see all experts predicting in that matchup. One of those 2 will win it, and Kairi is just an afterthought. But Kairi definitely is not an afterthought. She wants to go and prove where she stands and who she believes she is. And she believes she's one of the best, and she believes she is a NXT champion already. Not a future one. She already is one, and she just needs to be given that matchup. She's got it at TakeOver. The Pirate Princess stepping up. Here comes Asuka. Asuka, who's dealing with her own problems on SmackDown with Becky Lynch, and she just became Queen of the Ring as well. Asuka just been having a hell of a week this week, and capping it off here at NXT in this matchup, teaming up with Kairi Sane. And this is what the NXT Women's Champion does. This is just how great she is. The crowd chanting NXT. They love it. What a show we've had tonight so far. Cruiserweight action. We've had tag teams just going after each other. And now Shayna and Kairi. Here we go. And Shayna Baszler starting off quick. And Kairi saying, better watch out. Because look at this. Look at Shayna Baszler. Telling Asuka, I want you. And throws a fist right at Asuka. The ref's like, come on. And Shayna dropping kicks. And now Kairi Sane rolls out of that one. Here comes the speed of Kairi Sane. Let's go, Kairi. Kyrie working on the arm. That's smart because you obviously know the offense of Shayna Baszler comes through a lot of groundwork. A lot of those arms are being used. So if you're able to make that out of the equation, it definitely works for you. And look at Kyrie Sane with the leg sweep right there. And now countered here by Shayna Baszler. And Shayna now telling I got this. And Baszler now, look at the strength of Baszler just to pick up Sane and drop her back on her back right there. And telling you, go, let me see what you can do. She's like, I'm not going to waste all my breath on this one. Now it's Kyrie Sane and Candice LeRae. Here we go. This is going to get interesting. These two women can throw down and they can go home and close the show here. And DDT there. And Kyrie's like, hey. Candace's like, hey, we're both the ones that people don't think we're going to win. Let's show them why they should start believing. Let's show them why they need to see why we're the best. Drop kick miss right there. Now Kyrie Sane with the counter. Here comes Kyrie. Kyrie now dropping elbows here. And elbows are what she does best, man. You don't want to get into a game where you're throwing elbows with Kyrie Sane because she will outdo you there. And Kyrie Sane hip tossing there. Hip tossing Candice LeRae. And the crowd here. Not liking that they're seeing Candice LeRae get thrown around like that. As here comes the tag into the champion. The champ is ready to work. Asuka telling Candice LeRae, I don't think you're ready for Asuka, girl. Suplex the lights out of her right there. And Asuka is saying, I'm just going to suplex whoever I want to suplex. I do what I want. And now Asuka telling Shayna Baszler, it's like, there you go. Like, you don't like getting punched right in the corner, huh? And now, suplex! And Candice LeRae got suplex, but the rope break is there to save her. And Asuka telling Candice LeRae, I don't think you're ready for our matchup. I don't think you're ready to get in the ring with Asuka solo. But here comes Candice. And now Candice now throwing it to the women's champion. And Candice LeRae trying to do whatever she can to step up to the champion. There you go! As Candice LeRae now thinking high risk could be a good way to step up to the champ. Moonsault! The champ is down. The champ. Kick out there. Candice LeRae is going to show right now, telling Asuka, hey, I can step it up with the champion. I can take it to the champion. It's like, I ain't afraid of the champion. I ain't afraid of nobody. And Candice LeRae right now knows that Asuka is in thinking mode right now. And there's Asuka to counter in now. And this is what the champion does. The champion ends it so quickly like that. Now you're in the ground again, wondering how am I going to get back up from this one here. But Asuka doesn't play around. Asuka's not easy to beat, man. Asuka with the big kick. And Asuka is going into Asuka mode. And hoping that could beat. And a kick out by Kansas. And now every woman's in the ring laying it into it. Kyrie laid into Shayna. And drop kick right there. Now Candice LeRae telling Asuka. Asuka's like, come on, get back in the ring. And Candice's like, nope, I'm being smart about it. And what's she doing? She's under the ring. What's she doing? And Asuka's like, what you got a weapon for? Asuka's like, come on. Asuka's like, come on, back in this ring. And Candice LeRae is back in the ring. And wait a second. Code breaker! And a kick out by Asuka. Kansas is stepping up right now. Candice LeRae is stepping up to Asuka right now. But Asuka stops that real quick. And Asuka's like, I want Shayna. Asuka's like, give me Shayna. Here comes Shayna Baszler. And Asuka's like, that's what I wanted. And Asuka takes down Shayna Baszler right off the bat. And Baszler was going to come in like a hot... Baszler with the counter now. And this is the one-on-one matchup I've been wanting to see. We're going to see a fatal four-way, but this is the one I think everybody's been wanting to see. Who's going to be the most dominant woman of NXT? And countered by Asuka. And Baszler's down. Asuka's up. And the champion has spoken. But here's Baszler now. And now Baszler, who's been saying she's ready for Asuka. Maybe she is ready for Asuka. Look how she's got Asuka in that corner. And just devouring the Empress, the Queen of the ring, is getting it by Shayna Baszler. And a big time good night kick. And Baszler's like, roll over Asuka. Pinfall. Asuka kicks out. Again, it's going to take a little bit more to beat Asuka. You know this too, Shayna. Step up here. And look at Shayna Baszler. Might be thinking I could beat her like this. Oh, wait a second. Baszler bound more ground. And gonna throw Asuka like nothing. Pinfall. And a kick out by Asuka. Now Asuka slapping the taste out of Shayna Baszler's mouth. And this has just turned into a all-out brawl that I've been wanting to see. Asuka with the big kick right here. Asuka gonna bounce the ropes and bounce the hip toss shot right there. And pinfall now. Shayna Baszler is down on the ground. Shayna could be out. And a kick out by Baszler. Asuka has been wanting this matchup. Baszler's been wanting it. Baszler with the big high knee. And tagging in. Kairi's coming in. And now Kansas is coming in. And here we go. Candice LeRae just got tagged in. And she's like, I saw the momentum switching. And now Shayna Baszler steps to the outside. Now it's Kansas and Kairi. Kansas and Kairi laying it into each other. And now Kairi's got control of this situation here. You gotta wonder what Candice LeRae can do. And she just got back smacked. And now Kairi Sane. Oh, might be thinking of the insane elbow. And there it is. Insane elbow got out the way Kansas did. And Kansas hits the code breaker. Pinfall. And a kick out by Kairi Sane. And now a counter there by Kairi. Kairi now throws Candice over there. And now Kairi working on Candice LeRae. And not focused on Shayna Baszler, who's right behind her. And Baszler, the clutch. The curl, she's gone. She's gone here. Kairi, the clutch is on, and Asuka makes the save. Asuka makes the save before it could all end. And now Asuka's going to be brought into this one. Shayna Baszler thought she could step in while Kairi wasn't paying attention. Now Asuka's going for it. Asuka's going for the Asuka lock. It does not matter though. The ref's like, get out, Asuka, get out. And the ref. Now Kairi's got the momentum here on her side. Kairi, insane elbow. The insane elbow connects. And Kairi Sane and Asuka pick up the win. And Candice LeRae was kind of slow to that one. And Shayna Baszler got taken though. She got put in the Asuka lock though. The Asuka lock was luckily broken up by the ref, but maybe Shayna Baszler's been talking too much. But when she was in the ring with Asuka, she was taking Asuka to school. But right now, we just saw Kairi Sane picking up the win. And again, that's the mayhem that can happen at TakeOver. Asuka doesn't have to be pinned to lose her title. I know it's the cliche, but she doesn't. Kairi Sane can come out of nowhere like that, put the insane elbow on Shayna Baszler, and call it a night. And now Kairi Sane saying, hey, you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out, because anytime, any place, it can happen. Killian Dane out here to air out some frustrations. I'm done waiting in the back. Done waiting for someone to be like, hey, Dane, go get your chance. Hey, Dane, go out there and show them what you can do. Killian, go out there and show the masses just how destructive you can truly be. I'm done waiting for that opportunity. I'm going to do what I should have done from the start, and that is destroy everything in sight and break everyone. Yeah. I am done waiting, and next week I want a match, Mr. Regal. I want a match to show the world what's truly hiding here. because I'm no longer a part of sanity. I'm no longer allowing someone to control me. I am now unleashing Killian Dane. I am now releasing the true monster that's within. So, Mr. Regal, make your plans and put me in a match next week. Who the hell is this? And must be stupid enough to come out here and interrupt Killian Dane. This is I'm getting noted right now. This is top prospect from Evolve Wrestling, Austin Theory, and he signed to NXT now. And this is interesting. The kid deciding to come out here and make his debut on Killian Dane. Not smart, but some balls, Tim. So it's Killian, right? That's your name. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Austin Theory. See, I've just recently signed a contract with WWE, and I was listening to you in the back, and you know what? That's exactly what you have to do. You have to come out here and take it by the horns. Now, I don't agree with you. I don't really like you being out here, but I shut your mouth and don't interrupt me again. The only words I want to hear coming out of your mouth next are, I want to fight you next week, Killian Dane, in this ring. I want a match. So come on out. That's the only thing I want to hear, or else I'm going to lay waste to you right now. Killian, that's what I want. I want my debut matchup here in NXT to be against you, because I want to slay the monster, the so-called monster unleashed, the freak unleashed, whatever the hell you want to call yourself, Killian. I want to see what you can do, man. I really do, because I wanted you to see what I can do, and I want the world to know. The world's going to know you as a sacrificial lamb, because that's what I'm going to do to you next week. I'm going to take you out to slaughter, and I'm going to lay into you. I'm going to beat you down. I'm going to show everyone that Killian Dane has arrived. And you, my man, well, sorry, you're just a consequence. Your consequence that you stepped into the ring with me. Man, I don't care what you're saying at all right now. I really don't, Killian, because next week I get to make my debut matchup at NXT, and I get to beat you for that debut, and then you become a footnote in Austin Theory's NXT career. My future is now, baby. Your future is going to be cut short next week, so live out your days right now, Austin, because I'm going to make sure that our match is the last time you show your face around NXT, or you show your face on my planet and my earth, and we'll never see you again after I'm done with you. And Austin Theory looking for a fight. He goes after Dane. Oh, that takes a lot right there to go after the big man, but the big man back up, and the big man now lays out Austin Theory. Oh, Theory, come on, man. Step up, man. Step up. Killian Dane is going after him right now, and the kid has some chutzpah, has some balls on him to come out here and think he can fight him, and think he can get in him. But right now, what we do know is Killian Dane accepted the challenge of Austin Theory. And will that happen next week? Will we see Killian Dane unleash? No, he's choking out. He's choking him out. Someone get an official out here. Get something out here. This just evolved into an all-out brawl, and this is not right. And Dane is just too damn strong. Austin Theory, the referee, coming out here to break it up, but it's too late, man. The damage has been done. This guy's been laid out. And Theory getting back up, but the ref's like, come on, Theory, we got to get you out of here. And Dane's like, next week. And here comes Shane Thorne.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Perth, Western Australia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shane Thorne.
As Shane Thorne making his way out to the ring right now, said he wanted just a chance, to prove where he stands in NXT. And he's going to get a chance tonight. He's going to get the chance against the one and only, a man that will be at TakeOver facing off against the Undisputed Era.
And his opponent from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190
As Ricochet is in the ring right now. Ricochet, could we be seeing the end of Ricochet's last days here? He's got a hell of a matchup with the Undisputed Era at TakeOver. If him and Aleister Black and their special partner can't win, Ricochet and Aleister Black said they will no longer be part of NXT. And look at Shane Thorne starting it off with that head scissors right there and telling, hey, come on, you're Ricochet, huh? The one and only, the one that can only do crazy things. You show me what you can do. And here comes Ricochet with that quick speed. And again, Ricochet is just he's real fast. That's the one thing about Ricochet. Does things that you don't really think anyone else can do. And Ricochet is just that damn talented, man. Look at Ricochet right here. Look at that right there. And Ricochet and Aleister Black say, hey, we don't want to be in a world where we lost to you guys at TakeOver and you guys control NXT. That's not where we want to be in. And now the Undisputed Era probably watching this matchup, but also getting ready for their main event matchup as they will be in action. Whoa, look at that powerbomb. Bobby Fish will be alongside his cohorts as he'll be the manager outside. Him and Adam Cole will be the manager outside for Kyle O'Reilly. No, it's Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly against the NXT champion Johnny Gargano and the #1 contender Tommaso Ciampa in the main event here tonight. Again, just backtrack my words, I'm losing my mind here. It's day 985 of self-quarantine. And Ricochet going high risk. Ricochet taking this flight all the way up here, and oh, that's game right there. Ricochet, I don't know what to call that, but that's good. Oh, Shane Thorne kicks out. But Ricochet's like, okay, like this guy's supposedly very good. He wanted to show what he could do. He's getting shown up right now by, and look at, wait, Thorne counter. Wait, what is this? Oh, never mind, suplex. And a kick out by Thorne barely, but Ricochet is coming into the town here, coming in and showing he's ready for TakeOver. Ricochet saying he's ready. He's like, I'm ready, man. He's like, I'm ready for TakeOver. I'm a little standing moonsault like that. That's not easy to do. Some people can barely jump, and Ricochet's showing you what he could do. Ricochet's going to close this one out. Ricochet's like, I'm ending this one. 640. Bam! One and only Ricochet makes quick work of Thorne, and that's not where you want to be if you're Thorne, but Ricochet is just on a different level right now. He knows that his future in NXT could be coming to an end, so he's got to be at top game, ready to go anytime, any place. As we continue here on NXT, let's get ready to do our main event. But apparently we're going to hear some words from the Velveteen Dream. And here is the outstanding, outlandish Velveteen Dream. Listen close, freak. Like I told you last time, freak, I wanted you to show me the freaky things you do. Show me the reason they call you the Freak, Mr. North American Champion. Show the Dream why. Make me a star. Make me a star like in your wildest dreams. Because that's where Velveteen Dream lives. So, freak, come on out and show me that very reason. And Lars Sullivan's being called out. Velveteen Dream's been calling out the freak, and here he is. These two will meet at TakeOver for the NXT North American Championship. I'm not here to talk. I'm not. Look me in the eyes and cut your crap out, Velveteen. Those works, those dreams, those games ain't gonna play against me. I don't think much of you. I don't think much of you, Velveteen Dream. All I think of you is just another victim. Oh, freak. Oh, Lars Sullivan, the freak. Let me be your victim. Let me be laid into at TakeOver. Show me. Show the Dream what you can really do. But the Dream's going to show you back what he does best. And my third eye sees right through you, Mr. Freak. I look at you and all I see is a weak, flimsy man. You think you're a little workouts. You think you've done your stuff. But look at me. I am the real physical threat. I am the imposing threat in NXT. I am the North American Champion. And that's because I choose to be. If I wanted to be NXT Champion, I would have broken that little man, Johnny Gargano, down a long time ago. Oh, freak. That's what I'm talking about right there. Unleash that side. But here, you're not facing Johnny Gargano at TakeOver. You're facing Velveteen Dream. And know that the games are only half of it, baby. The rest of it is the fight in the ring against me. Because you've never been in the ring or any place with a guy like me. Velveteen Dream and Lars Sullivan. Another punch comes here and already laying out the Dream like that. You don't do that to the Velveteen Dream. And just done like nothing. The Velveteen Dream's been looking to see why they call him the Freak. He's been trying to get freaky with the Freak. And this is now what's about to occur to me. He's about to get his ass beat by Lars Sullivan. Will even make it to TakeOver. Oh no, here comes the Dream fighting back. But that didn't do much right there. That didn't do much. It barely phased Lars Sullivan, tossing him overboard. Lee in a big time clothesline. Lays out the Dream. And the Lars like, come on, no. He's like, come on, you got to get away from, like, no. And Lars like, my title's on the line. I take over. I'm going to beat the hell out of him. I need to. The Undisputed Era is here.
And their opponents first, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa!
There's the #1 contender for the NXT champion, the Blackheart himself, Tommaso Ciampa, looking to obtain Goldie, looking to become NXT champion. But tonight, him and Johnny Gargano gotta have each other's backs and take down the Undisputed Era here tonight.
And his partner, from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, the NXT champion,
Johnny Gargano, the NXT champion, Johnny Wrestling, is here and ready to team up with his former tag team partner of DIY. The question is, you gotta have each other's back. That's the thing. You gotta have each other's back, but will they? Will they? Part. And here we go. Gargano is like, I'm ready. Ciampa's like, I'll start this one. Ciampa and Kyle O'Reilly will start this one off, but you gotta wonder, with the outside, you got the guys from Undisputed Era outside. You got Strong. Oh no, wait, suplex didn't work there. You got the guys outside. You got Cole. You got Strong on the outside. So you gotta wonder if how much of those guys will come into effect. And look at Tommaso Ciampa beating smack it. Kyle O'Reilly, quick and to the point. The #1 contender for that championship. A guy who would beat Adam Cole to get there. Ciampa is like, come on. He's like, come on, Kyle. He's like, that's it. He's like, that's all you got, man? You're supposed to be one of the best. He's like, come on, show me what you can do, man. Show me what you really got. Oh, he is smacking right into him here. This is not a good place for him. Suplexed again. A kick out by Kyle. And now, right now, Ciampa is laying into it. I like what I'm seeing from Ciampa here. Dominance. Not going to let anybody just walk into his house here. And bam, clothesline right there. That's what you got to watch out for Johnny Gargano. This guy has been one of the hottest superstars on NXT in the WWE. This guy has not been very friendly with losing. This guy's been winning matches and been moving around and doing everything that works best for him. And Gargano knows that, hey, this guy's got momentum on the side. Missed that knee right there. Kyle O'Reilly's like, I got that out of that way. And Kyle, smart right there. Kyle O'Reilly, quick to the gun there. And now Bobby Fish is in the ring now. And they're quick right there. Again, there's a quick tag there. They saw an opportunity to capitalize on Ciampa, and they did just that. Oh, on the knee, on the bad knee? No, he went on the knee though. Yeah, that's the bad knee of Ciampa there. And they're gonna work whatever they can. Still steps into play right there. And the Undisputed Era now surrounding Ciampa and the ref like, hey, y'all need to step away. And Ciampa's like, y'all better get the hell out of my way. Y'all better get the hell out of my way. Ciampa stepping into the ring back at 6 here. And Bobby Fish is there to strike right there. And Bobby Fish, one of the best strikers in NXT, is showing just that. And went for the high knee again. Nothing there again. And Bobby Fish catches the high knee and now into a suplex right there. And Bobby Fish like, hey, like, don't take my, this is my experience. This is what I do best. I got experience on my side. And me and Mr. Kyle O'Reilly, we know how to handle our business here. And the Undisputed Era, what is this? DDT, and now push and bow. Look at that. That's nice. That's nice. And he's like, oh, where you going, Tommaso? Where you going, Tommaso? And Gargano better have his back here. And Gargano laid right there by O'Reilly. O'Reilly's like, oh, you did not think I was going to beat you down, Gargano. Big kick right there. And going after him here. And Kyle, I think you better realize that that's not the legal man in the ring. He went after the arm right there. Now Ciampa right behind him. Neck breaker. No one's going to survive that neck breaker. And Ciampa, like, come on. Come on. But the Undisputed Era out there, they got his back here. And now Gargano's like, let me get in this. Now Gargano stepping into the ring here. And he's stepping and picking himself up here. And Gargano steps to the outside with that Sherwood die, telling the Undisputed Era, back the hell off the champ right here. And Adam Cole is like, hey, he's like, I'm cool. And Gargano now taking it to Kyle O'Reilly now. And now the Undisputed Era, not where they wanted to be against this team. This is a team that's taking it to them and beating them down. I like what I'm seeing from them, though. I am liking what I'm seeing from DIY here. They're not playing around. They're giving it all they got. And they're going, man. They're going ballistics. Suplex again. And Gargano is telling them, let's go. Let's go. And now the tag into Bobby Fish. And the NXT champion's like, let's see what you can do. And Bobby Fish right there goes after the chest of Gargano. Man, that was a running strike to the chest. And Bobby Fish like, I got what I got, man. I got my game. I know what I'm doing here. Backbreaker. Gargano holding on right now to whatever he can, because right now the infamous Bobby Fish is working him right now. And now Ciampa's like, come on, man, you got to make that tag back into me. Show me what you can do here. And now the tag back in, and here we go again. And they're going to do it again. This is what worked against Ciampa. And they're going to do it again to Johnny Wrestling. Push back with the feet and suplex him. And look at Gargano thinking he can step outside. Kyle O'Reilly's like, nope. He's like, you stay over there. He's like, come on back into the ring with me, man. And the Undisputed Era are working the NXT champion right now. The crowd here at Full Sail wanting to see Gargano get out of this. But look at Kyle O'Reilly, Brainbuster. Brainbuster. Maybe a win. And a kick out by Gargano. The NXT champion's up. And somebody better tell that to Kyle, because Kyle didn't know that the NXT champion's up. Gargano's up. Gargano suplex snap into it out of the pinfall right here by the champ. NXT champion Johnny Gargano open to beat Kyle O'Reilly, and a save by Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish is making the right saves here for his team. Went for that big shot, nothing there. And Kyle O'Reilly takes down Gargano. And Gargano rolling to the outside. Kyle O'Reilly is like, I got him. I got the best of man. Ciampa like, don't you even dare think you're coming out. I'll butcher you down. And Gargano picking himself up here. And the Undisputed Era is like, hey, we'll go for a counter. That's what you guys want to go. And Gargano stepping back into the ring. And here comes Gargano swinging at him. And there's Kyle like, nope. Kyle's like, that's not the way it works here, buddy boy. And here comes a tag now to Bobby Fish. And these two gentlemen are calling for it. They want it. And boom, boom, boom. And the Undisputed Era hoping and wishing. And that's a big side kick to Gargano. And Gargano's been laid out. And Ciampa makes the save of Gargano. And Ciampa takes a shot there at Bobby Fish. But Kyle O'Reilly just took out both men. And Kyle's like, I did not mean to do that. That is the last thing I wanted to do. And both men are down. Gargano needs to pick himself up. Bobby Fish needs to pick himself up. Both men. And Ciampa's like, no one's going to survive me getting in this one. And Fish stepping back into the ring. I don't know if he knows that Gargano's the legal man or not. But here's Tommaso Ciampa. Scott, what is this? What kind of twerk is this? He's got the arm torqued out of Bobby Fish. Bobby with the roll. Oh, no. Bobby gets out of that one. Bobby Fish, though, grabbing his arm. I don't know if he's ready for this. And Tommaso Ciampa rolling out there. And the Blackheart going high risk. And now Ciampa's like, nope, step away from me. Ciampa, big takedown right there. And he's telling Kyle O'Reilly, this is your tag team partner? No one will survive this one. The Blackheart looking and ending it there. Ciampa. And Fish kicks out. Fish kicks out of that. And you gotta now think to yourself, Ciampa and Gargano know each other very well. And Gargano now back into the ring. The NXT champion might be looking for the end of the game. Gets rid of Kyle O'Reilly. But Bobby Fish steps to the outside. Genius. It's genius of Bobby Fish, man. That's a genius maneuver by Bobby Fish to step to the outside knowing, hey, Gargano needs to come and get me now. And the Undisputed Era protecting Kyle O'Reilly on the outside. Bobby Fish now steps up here. Now Bobby gets out of that one. Now Bobby Fish with the smack to the champion. And the champion now in trouble because the submission is now applied. And now the submission's on. And Ciampa makes the save to Gargano. But at what cost to Gargano's legs did that take? And now here come the Undisputed Era yet again. Looking to end this matchup again. And now Kyle O'Reilly's like, I'm going to end this guy. I'm going to end this man's career here. And Gargano in trouble. Look at this. Submission applied here and breaks down the wrestling. The Johnny Wrestling, man. Johnny Wrestling. Oh, wait, oh no. Gargano lays out Kyle. Over to the back of the head. Gargano. Johnny Wrestling. And the Undisputed Era on the outside. Don't know what to think of this. Big tie kick. And Gargano is got him. There it is. Crossface applied. Gargano's got Kyle O'Reilly. And the save, but the save is too late. He's tapping out. And the big kick though by Bobby. And Gargano and Ciampa are victorious. And the Undisputed Era with everything they tried to do here, did not play. It did not matter. The NXT champion pulls out a win for his team. As these two guys, former DIY, had each other's backs tonight. But at TakeOver, it's going to be much different than that. These two men will not have each other's backs. These two men will be trying to rip each other apart, all for the NXT Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, this is NXT, and thank you for watching.